Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back to Tarot Noir. And I'm your intuitive tarot reader, Tarot D, aka TAB. You already know what time it is. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you click the like and subscribe. This reading is for people. Um, Really, I would like to say woke folk, okay? Woke folk. I want to thank all my subscribers, my clients, and just thank. I want to thank the ancestors. I want to thank the spirit guides for my abundance, and for my protection, and for wisdom. I want to thank you guys so much, so much, so much. I'm gonna probably do a giveaway. I gotta find something to give away, y'all. I gotta find something to give away. But welcome to the channel. Um, all readings on this channel is for entertainment purposes only, and these readings are for the adults that are 18 and over. Okay, this is not for children. Okay. um Before we get started, let's go ahead and cleanse the area. We're doing a love collective reading. That's what's on my heart, but I don't know what the spirit in my ancestors want to say. So this is a collective love reading. Okay, take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. Every message is not for everybody. Okay. It may be one thing, one suggestion, one card, one saying that may resonate with you. And sometimes the reading may not resonate with you at all. Okay. And it's okay. All right. But this is going to be a collective love reading. I've had many requests to do these collective readings. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. I like to cleanse and banish all negative energies in my space, in my life. Thank the ancestors, my passed on loved ones, my spirit guides for protecting me against ill will people, ill will intentions, um, unseen problems that I don't see, the things behind my back that I don't see or witness. Thank you for keeping my guard and my protection up. Okay. Thank you so much. I love my ancestors. I love my passed on loved ones. I love my spirit guides. Thank you. I am grateful for your protection, your abundance, and your wisdom. I cleanse this space. Okay. Send back any type of negative energies that's been placed on me. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Okay. So let's get into the collective reading for love. Okay. I got these dice from Mohegan Sun, a casino. And I was like, let me put this up here. I'm just gonna roll and see what number we get. Tens. Five is 10. Okay. 10 or 5 may be significant to you. Okay, so let's get into the collective love reading. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but we're just gonna see what's happening. Okay. And you guys, Intuitive Kev tarot deck. These are some great illustrations. If you are a tarot reader, check him out. Go to his channel, Intuitive Kev tarot deck. They're such a good quality. I fell in love with the artistry on these cards, especially the eyes and the face. I just really fell in love with them. This is my first edition of his deck. I feel like he needs to raise the price because it's such good quality. Such good quality. So happy with this deck. So I am premiering this deck on my channel today for the first time. I've been working with it behind the scenes, but I really like these decks. This deck right here. Intuitive Kev. All right, let's get into it. Collective love reading. Let's see what the message is today surrounding love. Let's see what we get. Ooh. Look at that. The Devil and the King of Pentacles at the split. Two choices. Oh, not good. Or maybe two possible lovers. I don't know. Let's see. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what the spirit has to say about. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Stupid. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay. Uh, y'all see what's on the table. Let's go one by one. Ten of Pentacles. Someone is this card goes hand in hand. Somebody's hating on your life right now. Somebody is really hating on the fact that you are living a abundant life. This is crazy. How are you going to hate on somebody's abundant life? How are you going to hate on somebody's happiness? Okay? How are you going to hate on somebody's happiness and their abundance? There's somebody that does not like the fact. Let me light this little incense because I don't like this energy that's coming out. It just looks so, this is so childish. How are you going to hate on somebody's success when you don't put no effort into it yourself? That's so stupid. Just hating on you because you happy. That's the stupidest thing. That's one thing about me. I am not a hater. It just okay. So obviously there's somebody hating on your happiness here. Could possibly be a female, could be a male. Okay. Uh Divine guidance here. You may have possibly been divinely guided to walk away from this person. Okay. Uh I really feel this hater is the energy right here. This is the energy. This is the energy. This person does not like the fact that you are winning and you're moving on with your life without them. They're sitting back hating. Okay. This could be a possible friend, relative, love interest. You were divinely guided to walk away from this person. You listen. That's the problem. A lot of people want to preach spirituality and then they say, oh, they love to preach it to somebody else, but when it's time for you to sit back and listen to what the spirit is telling you and look at the red flags, they don't want to move when the spirit tells you to move. So in this aspect, to whomever you are, you were divinely guided to walk away from this hater. Oh, wow. Black magic. Black magic card. Possible black magic between three friends. Okay, Three of Cups. Up in the clouds. Don't know what they're doing. I feel like this person is working with other people to put this type of black magic on someone, and they're really all in because they feel it's like more than one people. It's like a group of people looking. They look dumb. They look dumb. You would use black magic because you're hating on somebody else's happiness and abundance who was divinely guided by spirit to walk away from you because you're toxic. Then you want to perform black magic and not know what the hell you're fucking doing. You're up in the clouds and you're throwing stones. You really think that the spirit guys is going to work with a hater? People have to understand that it doesn't matter what religion or spirituality that you're in. If you have hate in your heart and you think that the divine or whomever you worship and whoever you praise is going to allow you to put black magic on someone who is divinely guided, you are a fucking fool. You're a fucking fool. This video ain't getting monetized. I ain't monetized yet, not like that, but I'm gonna curse on my channel. You're a fucking idiot. How dumb are you? Obviously, it didn't work. You look delusional. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Then it all come backfiring on you. You look like a fool. And whoever these three people are who were into it and wanted this to help and wanted this to work and thought you were doing something, do you honestly think that the spiritual deities is going to allow you to throw stones and hide your hand without any type of consequence? You are a fucking idiot if you think so. You're not even gifted. I'm talking to the hater right here. Okay, the hater's looking at me. So I'm looking at the hater. Okay, this is the energy that I'm in. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I'm talking to the hater right now. Hater, let me let you know something. You know nothing about this world. You know nothing about spirituality, because if you did, your card would be something of divine, high priestess. It would be something of maybe a queen of cups, somebody who knows what they're doing. You're throwing stones thinking you have this power, and you can't even stop the karma in your own damn life. You look ridiculous. You're so stupid, and the people that follow you are so stupid. So dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb, and you look dumb. And you think that y'all could actually get this done without consequence? Whatever this person threw or worked with this group at you, whatever they did, take the messages that resonates and leave the rest behind. Let's leave the rest behind. They threw a stone, and now their head is in the clouds. Now they're delusional. Whatever they sent to you, it got reflected back immediately. What a fucking idiot. Idiot. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you have no idea what you're doing? This is an amateur. Idiot. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. That's so stupid. You look dumb. Okay. Now, there is three people here, could be friends, relatives of this hater. Okay. That went in on the collectiveness, on this type of energy, this black magic energy. There is, so total, I would say 3 to 4 people. Okay. They opened the door, made a deal that they ass can't cash. That's so dumb. Here you are, the sun. The sun illuminates everything. It takes the shadow from the black magic. It revealed this. This is the absolute truth. This got exposed somehow. This is about to get exposed. This is the last card of that deck that I pulled. Um, this love interest. Let me see if this love interest wants you back. If that's the issue, why come after the collective? Why come after the collective? I know why, but why can't you just move on? Knight of Wands. This person is in a Knight of Wands energy, or was in a Knight of Wands energy. This is a very rash person. This is a person that goes through impulses. Maybe a high actual drive. May have a actual addiction. Moves impulsively, not caring about who they hurt or what they get into and what they don't get into. Okay. This is the Tower. Things are falling apart for this person. Their home or something is falling apart. There's bricks out here. Oh yeah, they're facing Tower. So they thought because they're going through a situation that they were going to get you back by doing this, and they have no idea what the hell they're doing anyway. But this is, like I said, this was exposed. Once this was exposed, their life came crashing down. Either they're losing a house, they're losing a car, they're losing a job. Their stability is no longer strong. And this is why the back end story on why this person wants to use black magic. They don't have power. They're not divine. They're not divinely guided. They have no guidance. They're reading shit off the internet and not understanding how the pieces actually connect and how to manifest. So they think that they can do it because they're so angry and it's going to benefit them. Even the demons don't want to work with this person. This is how terrible of a job that they're trying to do to try to get this person back. You look obsessive, you look delusional, you look dumb, you look stupid. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I dropped the card. The card is High Priestess. Collective, you are the High Priestess. Didn't I just say if they had power, if they were crowned and granted access to this type of magic, they would be someone of high stature like the High Priestess. The High Priestess is my confirmation card to let me know that I'm hitting it on the nail. High Priestess with the third eye open. You're dealing with someone that has intuitive features, who has been crowned, who has the belief, who studied and read the books and did the time to have this type of divine connection with spirit. You tried it and you failed. The high priestess come out. You're good, collective. You're with the sun. You're good. Okay. My advice here, whoever this person is, get them out your energy. Knight of Swords. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. We got a Knight of Wands, and then we got a Knight of Swords. Then we got a Queen of Swords. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. So I'm gonna put the Queen over here with the High Priestess because I feel like these two go together. This Knight of Swords is about movement, fast movement. You see the guy in the Rider-Waite deck. You'll see him like on the horse, and he got a sword up. This person actually thought they had a chance and that they were actually going to win this battle and came up on a Queen of Swords. The great thing about the High Priestess is that she uses her discernment. She is guided by spirit. She is guided by the divine. She is guided by the spirit realm. She is guided. She listens to the guidance. The spirit divine guidance told this person to move on and cut this person off. And this person, the hater, felt like they could just rush in. Oh, okay, it's one on one. It's one on two because it's not a one on one battle. First of all, a Knight of Swords versus a Queen of Swords. The Queen has the upper hand always. She stays prepared. Okay, this Knight is really supposed to protect the Queen. Okay, but he's running towards the Queen to try to start some mess, and he ran up on the High Priestess, and the High Priestess listened to the divine guidance to move out the way and take her sword and aim it up and be prepared for battle. Okay, she cut this Knight of Swords down. This person, this hater, this ex, I feel like ex energy, ex person, y'all, it may not have even ex friend, ex family member really thought they had a chance to cut you down, really came with it and got disappointed and thought they were gonna do some stuff to make it. Man, people need to learn one thing. If somebody is spiritual, leave them the hell alone. You don't know who they serving. You don't know what their bloodline is. Ooh, this is the Hanged Man. Okay, Six of Swords. Hanged Man, enlightened. This person knows that you have a spiritual gift. This person know when he ran up, see, he didn't make the contact. He couldn't make the contact because first of all, a knight is not on a queen's level. Let's make that very clear. He's enlightened with the situation that, oh snap, I'm dealing with a divine feminine. Okay. There's some movement here. Six of Swords representing moving, either moving away or moving towards, or having a better understanding on who this masculine was dealing with. And I'm not going to call him a divine masculine because he comes out as a hater. So it'd be different if he came out as a King of Pentacles, a King of Cups, a King of Swords. This is just a basic ass hater. They don't have nothing else better to do. But he's moving into enlightenment, which lets me know that he might have seen the error of his ways. Okay, while you're over here minding your business. I'm just going to pull maybe about 2 more cards. Whoever this is, I will just really advise you to stay away from this person. It's too many up and downs in this reading. I just feel like this person is not genuine. This person, if you do let this person into your energy, they are going to try it again. I don't feel like this person has learned, even though they're getting a better understanding. I just really don't think this person has learned their lesson. Okay, we got the 10 of Wands. That's going to be the last card. This person losing this battle with this Queen of Swords, this High Priestess, this is a one-person situation. This is not 2 different people. This is not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this is a whole person that had to tap into a Queen of Swords energy against a Knight of Wands and a Knight of Swords, okay? Thinking that they were going to win. This person is in deep regret now. We see the lady bound with the wands crying. This person is in deep regret for putting his sword up towards a queen. Okay? This person, I feel like they have a better understanding on who you are now. But at first they didn't, and they just thought that they could just throw this and do that. This person, this masculine, is realizing that he's not as gifted as he thought he was. Um, Reading a couple of spells, looking up spells online is not going to get you anywhere. You need to do the work to understand it, and they're not going to bless you unless your heart is right. That's one thing. Another thing is that you regret it because you got caught. That's because when this Knight of Swords ran up on this queen, you got caught. It wasn't like you hid the situation. You were caught. You were caught. And I feel like had this person not gotten caught at whatever they were doing, whatever type of, slander, whatever type of bullshit that they were trying to put on your name, collective, I feel like that's their only regret, is that they got caught. They're not regretful, because had the shoe was on the other foot and they the um got the let's say the gratification, or got the result that they wanted, which is tear down your personality, tear down who you are, to make themselves feel better because they're miserable in their own life, which they created. um I feel like had they not gotten caught, they would be happy. But because they got caught and exposed by the sun for doing this, they're in regret. Okay, they're in regret. Let's go into the oracle, and then we're gonna go into the cannabis oracle. This is my cannabis oracle deck. Y'all know I love this. Y'all know I love the cannabis, so y'all already know. But you know what? You got to be careful. Gratitude sideways. Yeah, gratitude sideways, coming out like that, almost in reverse. This person is just selfish. This person is just selfish. If it was in the upright, then I would feel like, okay, this person is really starting to see the error of their ways. Really, this is just the beginning for this person. I think this person is just realizing the power of you, collective, and who you're connected with in your bloodline. I think that they understand, oh, I picked the wrong one, but they haven't made it to the part where I'm sorry, I need to apologize. They haven't made it to that part yet. That's why the gratitude is coming out like that, sideways. They're getting to that point, and you may not receive an apology, but you're going to feel it in your spirit. You're going to know, collective, that this person, if you come across them again, you'll know, and they'll know who you really are. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like the gratitude, with it being upside down, they're not sorry. They're not sorry. They're not grateful. That's why every door in their life is closed. Everything they try to do, it fails. Every time they try to throw a stone, it fails. Every job offer that they try to get, it fails. Every time they mess up with someone, it fails. Everything. When you come across someone that everything they do fail, they've crossed somebody really, really bad. Okay, they're going downhill. When you meet someone and every single thing that they try to do and put out on your life, and everything they try to do, if they go for the job, man, I ain't get the job, I ain't get the apartment, I ain't get the car, I ain't get this, I ain't get that, I didn't get this. I've learned this in my own life. When someone fails at every single thing they do, and the first thing that come out of their mouth, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that. They have fucked up their life and crossed so many people in their life. There is no light. There is no light for them. Those are the people that you need to keep your energy away from. Because if you're full of light and you go with someone who's not full of light, they will tarnish your light, and it will make them happy because they brought you down to their level. When you surround yourself with people who are negative, people that have negative thoughts all the time, they have negative intentions all the time. They hating on the next person. They hating on the next person because every door in their life have been shut because they put themselves there. It ain't nobody's fault but theirs. They don't have money, it's their fault. If they don't have a relationship with their kids, it's their fault. Okay? Those are the people you got to get out of your energy because they will bring you down. They will tarnish your light. This ex is sick. I don't understand the mental capacity to be that toxic that you just, you know, discredit anything happy. If somebody, this is the type of person that if you were to get an award or if you were to get recognized for something, this person would have something negative to say about it. They're just full of negativity because they're full of karma and they're in karmic debt. This person has a lot of karmic debt. They have wronged a lot of people, and there is not going to be a door that opens to them until they confess what they've done. Which metaverse, okay? Which I'm gonna put this over here. I feel like there is some witchy bloodline. This person is a joke. This person is a fraud. But you're the real one. You're connected with the divine. Okay, you're connected with spirit. You know how to alchemize. You know how to transmute energy. You know how to use the cards to foresight. You know how to listen to your divine beings and your entities and your deities. You have direct connection because it is in your bloodline. You're the real one. You can't go on Google and type up black magic because you want revenge on someone and think that shit is gonna work. What a fool. Came across a real high priestess, a real queen of swords, and failed again, just like you failed everything else in your life. That's so freaking stupid. I just don't understand it. What is, what is the, oh, wait a minute, huh? I'm just going to take these two. I'm going to take this balance card. Wait a minute. Balance, karma. I'm not going to take this card, but I am going to take this one. Sexuality. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's go here. Let's start with balance. The situation has been balanced. This may have hurt. And collective, let me tell you something. I know what it's like to be talked about. I know what it's like to be slandered against. I know what it's like to be lied on. I know what it's like for people to air your dirty laundry out. I know what it's like for the world to see, for everybody to be laughing at. And I know what it's like to be laughed at. I know what it's like to have people that not believe in you. I know what it's like, so I know that feeling. And what whoever this reading is pertaining to, I'm here to tell you, you can survive it all. You can survive it all. Don't let other people's thoughts, don't let other people's judgments bring you down. You are who you are for a reason. Okay? There's always a divine purpose for someone who wants to change their life. Am I saying that this person can't change their life? No. What I'm saying is the person, this hater person, this ex, whoever this is, does not have balance in their life because of the stuff that they put themselves in. It's their fault. It ain't anybody else's fault. It's their fault. They need to pick up the mirror. They need to look at themselves and say, hey, I need to change this about myself. I could only imagine going through bad luck for a few years, not for the rest of my life. Oh, okay. That's my mic. I actually got too into it. My mic, I should have never closed it, but I got it open now. This person is in need of balance. Okay. They need some introspect work. They need to tap into themselves and get to the root of the problems. Why do you hate it when people are doing well and you're not? Why do you hate it so bad? When all you have to do is go out there and do the right thing. It's not that difficult. You mad because somebody got more pentacles than you. Then go out there and find other ways to make your money. Fix it. Don't sit in and dwell in it because everybody else is doing better than you. Don't sit there and be dwelling in the shit. Do something about it. So you just gonna sit back and let everybody else, uh succeed and move on while you sitting back hating and ain't put not one lick of introspect, not put one lick of work into yourself. Because the problem is you. This person needs balance. This person needs balance. There's chaos in this person's life and they're mad at you because you don't have it. But the difference between you in this person is the fact that they have not um, worked on themselves. They have not did the therapy. They have not worked on themselves. Or if they put very little effort in there, they feel like they should get a 10 of Pentacles. When you put one wand of effort in, you expect a 10 of Pentacles. That's not how that works. You got to work for this. You got to work for this. Everybody may not agree with how you move, but you got to work for your success. Don't hate on the next person because you don't know what that person had to do to get to where they at. You don't know what people's money situations are. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know how it goes. You don't know. All you could do is say, wow, that person is really abundant. They seem happy. I wonder, how did they get there? What kind of work do I need to do to get my mind to think like that? Because sitting back being a hater, that's not going to get you nowhere. You'll be looking stupid while everybody over there going to the bank, collective, while you going to the bank, cashing checks, going on vacations, doing you and doing that. You got motherfuckers in the back hating on the situation. Why hate on the situation? Get your shit together. That's real. Don't hate on the next person. You don't know what the fuck they had to do. You don't know how much schooling they had to do. You don't know how many exams they had to do. You don't know what they had to do. You don't know how many jobs they lost before they got the job that they needed to get to that point. But because you didn't give in to their idiotic ways, they want to help. They want to hurt and hate on your progress. Then sit there and look stupid how you looking. You know what I'm saying? Continue to look stupid and continue to shut every door in your life. It's just like going to, I remember when I was little, me and my cousins would walk to the Circle K or whatever when we would come down to Texas. And we would walk to the Circle K and you'll see like the winos outside. Oh, this person, this person, and they drinking they wine, they broke, they ain't got nothing. Oh, do you have $5? I don't have no problem with giving. But at the same time, the same people ain't trying to do nothing for them. They're not trying to do better. But they'll rather sit at the corner store, drink a fifth of that Mad Dog 2020 and look at you up and down like you crazy when you're stepping in divine guidance. You have to cut these people off. I've always, in all of my videos, all of my shorts, I tell y'all, when y'all come across a hater, you got to cut them off right then and there. Don't give them no time to fester. Don't give them no time. Let them talk their shit. Leave them where they at. But you got to cut off the haters because the haters are never going to get you nowhere. They're never going to get you paid. All they're going to do is dim your light. Remove them. And I'm firm about that. I don't care, mama, daddy, sister, cousin. I don't care who it is. If your parents are even haters, cut them off. They need to go do some introspect. I've seen parents hate on their own children. I've seen that happen. Cut them off. Then you'll be happy. Cut them off for the moment. And when they realize that they did you wrong, they'll come back around. Okay, this is what the person want to say. All right, these feelings are eating me up alive. Oh, did I read the rest of it? Hold on. I didn't. Hold on, y'all. See, this is what happens when I don't edit the video. Okay, hold on. Karma. I just went off on this one. Karma, okay? Karma is being played here. Karma is here. Karma's here. Whatever this person is hating on you, collective, they are dealing with the karma. The Tower card. Remember the Tower card came out earlier. Chaos, balance. This person needs balance. They're losing every damn thing. This is what Divine said. Okay, we told you to move. You did your part. Now we got to go and handle the situation because this person had no business putting this black magic on you. They should have never put the black magic on you in the first place because the problem was never you. The problem was them. Karma is being served. That's why this person is losing everything. That's why this person is looking and watching and just hating on everything you got. The problem is that they don't want to deal with the karmic debt. They can only run for so long. This person's been on the run for a while. And on their trip, they just came across you, maybe the 17th person, the 7th person, the 3rd person that they tried to slick them or try to be slick with. And then Divine said, move out the way, my love. Divine came through and says, here's the messages. The birds represent messages. It's time for you to go walk this beautiful path over here. This person has so much karmic debt. We don't even want you around that person. That person has screwed so many people over. We don't want you around that person. We need to move you out the way so we can go ahead and deliver this hater the karma that they deserve. So karma is being played out here. Sexuality. Sexuality. You could be collective working on your body, working on being more sexually inclined with yourself. This is a very beautiful card. She also gives me the Queen of Wands energy, just coming into your power, coming into your beauty face, focusing on self-love. There's nothing more sexy than a woman or a man understanding the value of themselves. A confident man or a confident woman is the most powerful because you can't dim their light. You understand what I'm saying? Because they think highly of themselves. They respect their bodies. They respect it. And I'm not talking about body shape. I'm talking about they may want to wear something a little bit more. You may want to be in the mood of, you know what I'm saying, changing your hair, dyeing your hair, wearing more fitted pants, working out. There's nothing more beautiful, more confident, more sexy than a person that is confident in themselves. That's the most attractive thing that I feel. When someone is confident in themselves, that's an attraction. Okay. So I think that collective, you're working on you. You're working on the new you. Okay. The workouts, the diet, whatever you do. Maybe you went and bought some new shoes. Maybe you joined a new group. Maybe you open a new YouTube channel and you're working on beauty. Maybe you're doing your makeup a little different. For the men, you may buy some new shoes. You may buy a new ride. You may, go to the gym. Whatever the situation may be, you're working on self-love. That was what you were divinely guided to do. Okay? Because this person is just not ready. Okay? This person, whatever this was, they wasn't ready for you. And then instead of them being honest and stepping back and saying, you know what, I'm not ready for this type of situation. Let me step back and work on me instead of hating this person now because now you don't want this person back. So that's what this whole situation. A lot of jealousy, a lot of envy. There was more people in this plan. This could be a past love and a group of friends. This could be a past love and a group of family members who thought it was funny to come after you. But what ended up happening, they ended up getting exposed. You ended up making an upgrade. You ended up showing who you really are. And now they're going through a tower moment. They look ridiculous. They're in hangman. Now they're enlightened. It's too late. Time's up. Okay, so what does this person want to say? It says these feelings are eating me up alive. They know they did you wrong. They know they did you wrong. Okay? But the thing is the hater looks like a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. They just look, I'm not sorry. They look stupid. They look dumb. Why would you do that to yourself? Why in the world would you do that to yourself? Coming after the divine. Do your homework on your opponent before you do that. Rocky 4 taught us that. You better research your opponent before you go into battle. You know what I'm saying? You got to research your opponent before you start dabbling in stuff that you're not even blessed to do. Next card. You are so different from everyone around me. Exactly. That's right. This person feels like you are so different. That's right. So if that person is different and the hater attracted this person, attracted you to them at some point, wouldn't that be a sign for this person to say, wait a minute, this person is not like the rest. Let me handle this person differently. Let me do good by them. You hate on people. It almost feels like because you were different collective, this person wanted to come after you to bring you to their level. But what ended up happening is that when they came towards you and you listened to divine guidance and you threw your sword, in the upright position, ready for the battle, knowing your opponent, knowing their weak spots. They wrote a check that they ass can't cash. And they had to run and go get their stuff. They had to run away and then behind your back try to do some black magic that they not even blessed to do. Didn't work, got exposed, looked stupid. Don't let this, my advice here, you guys, don't let this person back in your energy. They don't deserve your light. They don't deserve to live in your presence. People like this will never get anywhere in life, mentally and spiritually. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about mentally and spiritually. They will always be on a hamster wheel with their feelings. They will always be seeking for someone to validate them. They will always be seeking revenge that they will never get because they're not on that realm, and they're just not there. They came out as a hater. They have no blessed intentions for you. Um, when you come across, like I said earlier, someone that every door they try to open fails, there's something wrong. Remove yourself. They're paying karmic debt. That's a big flag. They're paying karmic debt because they crossed somebody. They did some things. And this person, the way I'm looking at this person is not going to come out of this. They may die in karmic debt like this. That's how rotten this person is. Keep yourself away, collective. Take the messages that resonate, leave the rest behind. My advice in this love situation, leave this ex alone, whoever this is. Let them be. Remove yourself, block them, do whatever you got to do. You do not want somebody like this in your energy. They have so much karmic debt, they may not be able to pass it in this lifetime. I thank you guys for watching the reading, the Love Collective reading. Let me know what you guys think. Like the video, subscribe, and make sure you protect your spiritual mind, your spiritual heart. Make sure you do your protection. It's getting rough out here, you guys. You need to make sure spiritually you are connected, protected. I focus on protection so much. Um, it's very important because you don't want these type of energies in your energy. They will bring you down. They will try to manipulate. They'll try to use you. You don't want this in your life. You gotta cut this out. This is cancer. You gotta cut the cancer out. So protect yourself. Be mindful who you have in your energy. Not everybody's for you. Okay. And don't let this person pull this illusion. Oh, I learned my lesson. They have not. They have not. They have not. They have not. They haven't changed. They're not even thankful. They're not even showing the divine gratitude. They're not showing who they worship gratitude. They're just that rotten to the core. There's nothing positive that's going to come out of that situation. Leave this person where they at. Leave them alone, cut them off, and move on with your life. Thank you for tuning in to the reading. And until next time, you guys stay blessed and stay protected. Talk to you in the next video. Thank you.